that gets back, nights you resume. Better true, hard grind, try acting, make you find. Let me feel the power that could lead me to stress. Can last one more hour, how soon will I meet my end? I can't return to those days that I've forgotten, but the memories fade, leaving me thinking it is what it is. Away, what in my head, I'm older than chaos unleashed. The follow me, for I believe this is demons command, inferno, infamous, no levels of evil. Anyone meticulous, irreverence of evil. Anyone meticulous, irreverence. Destroy it all. You go with nothing is over, grown up vision and present. By far to present yourself. Your torment of dark prince. Rule on the road, king of the legend. Rule on the road, king of the legend. Mark me mortal. Final conclusion. Let me feel the power that could lead me to stress. Can last one more hour, how soon will I meet my end? I can't return to those days that I've forgotten, but the memories fade, leaving me thinking. How many times will my world revolve? Future resolve, lost in China and Tandy, darkness evolve. Doesn't matter much, deception faded, anxiety clutch more souls. A few thousand to live, a few millions enough to become, to succumb, to crumble, to crash, to feel the hatred, to grow numb. Destroy it all. Let me feel the power that could lead me to stress. Can last one more hour, how soon will I meet my end? I can't return to those days that I've forgotten, but the memories fade, leaving me thinking. Let me feel the power that could lead me to stress. Can last one more hour, how soon will I meet my end? I can't return to those days that I've forgotten. care to get up again. But I won't spend my whole life philosophizing. I just take what's mine, I'm on it. Destiny be damned. You and I, the walls are free to run, ignoring all the signs. Jump their lines, crossing over, join together, headlines. When I will it be is done on time, and the alpha of the back will hit again. Yeah, I am the light. I'm riding the circle of time. Undecided, fading through your relevance. Yeah, your hearts and nerve veins, starting action. They can't contain anymore. We can't escape. Faded soul in your mind. Do you really know what you want to get out from this? From this hell, you can't escape. Faded soul, they are designed deep in your riding the circle of time. Undecided, fading through your relevance. Yeah, your hearts and nerve veins, starting action. They can't contain They can't
Yo, hi guys, hello. It feels like it's been a while. It genuinely feels like it's been a while since I've streamed last, but we're back, and I've got great news. We got a lot of stuff to talk about. There's a cat in the window. Look at that sweet little boy, Mocha Cat. Hi, Mocha. Look at him in the window, right where he belongs. That's my cat, ladies and gentlemen. That's the Mocha Cat. That's the Mochaccino. That is the Mocha Bambino. What is going on? It's me, Tony. I'm back. How you guys doing? Happy It's not It is Tuesday. Jesus. Happy Tuesday, guys. Happy start of SUBtember, because that's what it is. September has begun. And I was indecisive about what we're going to play in September. We do got something planned for the later half of September. We're going to be playing Aloft again. Well, again. I'll be playing it again. Some people will be playing it for the first time. If you guys remember back in February when I lost my voice, we did like 1 or 2 streams in that game where I was like dead on the inside. Yeah, we're going to play that again. But I won't be dead this time, obviously. So that's the exciting thing. Yay! But until then, we have a lot of things to fill out. First things first, want to get this out of the way. Okay, no, we're good. I think we are good. Camera focusing. Okay. I just wanted to check camera shit for a second. I thought it was lagging out, but I'm just... Ow! Losing my mind. First things first, guys. New episode of the podcast is out right now with our boy, some mellow fellow. Be sure to check it out. We talked about everything Gamescom opening night live in the episode, so be sure to go check that out. And also, new YouTube video out on the channel, new shorts out on the channel. Be sure to check all of those out. We got new videos in the works as well as I speak and breathe. And there's another thing that I'm forgetting. What? Right. It's SUBtember. Which means something. What does it mean? Shit. What does it mean? What does it mean? No, it means that it's September, which means we have sub goals. Oh, I forgot to. I know what I'm forgetting. Hold on. Where are they? Manage goals. Subs. First sub goal. That's, and it is. Boom. Boom. Damn it. Of the. Just in case. There we go. So we have a new sub goals going on for the month of September because obviously it's SUBtember. I think it's every 5 subs. There's a new goal behind it. We'll be going over what they all are. Really shortly here. Let's see here. This can hide. That's on this scene. This can hide. I don't know if it's per scene though. Shoutouts, sound alerts, TTS. Those are all have to be there in case something breaks. Can I hide this? And then when I go into my FF14 scene, no, it just hides it overall. Shit. Okay, well I gotta. Oh. Oh, I gotta do that. Alright, hide that. Okay, it was only the one thing that I hid. Wow. Okay, cool. That's dealt with really quickly. Sorry, my fucking ADHD took over there for a second. What was the... Right, sub goals. We gotta do sub goals. Jeez. You know, you zone out for like 1 second. We gotta do sub goals, which I will pull up. Right now. Let me do that. That's that Mocha. It is Mocha. Video reacts. Show me Discord. Show me. There it is. All right. Here are this year's sub goals for 2025 SUBtember. Nothing too crazy. So at 5, I will be playing Return of the Obra Dinn. I misspelt it in the graphic. Deal with it. It's I apologize to the developers. My bad. At 10 subs, I will go through an entire stream where I will showcase every single GameCube game that I own. I will be doing this, however, will happen after October 11th, as that will probably be the last day this year that I get like more games for my collection. So when this happens, it'll happen after the 11th of October, just as a heads up. At 15, I will actively grind FF14 for the Lynxes on stream. It'll probably be a November thing, unless if we hit it right away, we will do it for September. But if we don't hit it right away and we hit it near the end, it'll probably be a November thing or in between Time Stranger and our December stream game. At 20 subs, I will actually play through Elden Ring and not just bitch about it. I will suck it up. I will play through it. I will do it. I'll try to beat it. I don't know if we will, but I'll do it. At 25, I will host another one-shot in the Game Lounge for D&D. At 30 subs, I will play Uma Musume on stream. And at 35 subs, I will purchase a Magic the Gathering Final Fantasy pack, and we'll do a pack opening. If we somehow hit all of these, which I realistically doubt, because let's be real, TC is not reckless with his money anymore, which is how he even hit back in the old days, how he even hit some of those bigger ones. If we somehow hit all of these, I will make one for 40, 45, and 50 subs. I don't know what they would be. So but that's a whole if. Like, realistically, it'll probably not even happen. So I'm not holding my breath on that. Of it actually happening. I'm not holding my breath. It probably will not happen. Yeah. So, that is everything that's going on this month. Basically, we are live a good chunk of the time as well. I am live, just to give you guys a heads up, today, tomorrow, and Thursday. Friday and Saturday I have off for podcast reasons. Sunday, we are back with the Game Lounge Quiz 2 with the whole ass Game Lounge crew. September 8th, 10th, nothing on the 9th because that is when the Pog Raiders coming over. We're hanging out, so we're not streaming that day. The 8th, 10, 11, 12, 13. I'm taking off the 14th and 15th just for a break. But the 10th to 13th, 8th, 10, from the 8th, the 10th, and then the 10th to the 13th, I don't know what we're going to do. Same with tomorrow and Thursday. I don't know what we're going to play. So if we hit those sub goals, great. We have some stuff we can do. If we don't hit those sub goals, I'm going to probably just be going through more of my Epic Backlog. Today we're playing a game called The Operator, which seems similar to like The Root Trees Are Dead. So like I'm a little intrigued to play this one. Like it's a bit detective-y, so like I'm cool with that. But like that's everything else in my Epic Backlog. I think we'll play. Maybe we might play the Figment games because I have the 2 of those in my backlog. We might play Dredge because that's been in my Epic Backlog for forever, and it would just get me to play it finally. And then it's like that's a longer-ish game, so like we could just do that too. I don't know yet. I'm still debating on whether or not I'm going to actually do that. And then starting on September 17th, 18th, 19th, and 21st, we will be doing a new small, short Game Lounge Crew series basically from the 17th onwards to the end of SUBtember. We're going to be playing Aloft with the Game Lounge Crew. Mist will be back, Mist will be joining us. We might have a few others in there as well. So look forward to that's all we have planned. So also, if you have a game that you want to recommend that's short and sweet, I would check it out. I would totally check it out and play it. Yeah. So that is what the plan is going forward for this month. It's basically just going through my Epic Backlog. Yay! Epic Backlog. Woo! Yeah. So yeah, that's what the plan is. Going forward with this month. Next week a new podcast episode drops as well, so be sure to check that out when it does drop. Oh, Mocha sees something. Hold on. Oh. Oh, never mind. Never mind. Looks like he's good. Looks like he's fine. I don't know what he saw. All right. I think I've talked about everything I need to talk about. So I think we're going to go launch the game. And we'll get ready to play it. Wow, it's already collecting the game music. Excellent. All right, this is the operator. It's not that loud, is it? I'm looking at the. Hold on. Looking at that and looking at this. I might turn it down a tiny bit. Yeah, you can put that at 80. Music, ambiance. Whoa, okay. All right. Date, month, year, month, international. I was gonna put it on US because that is kind of how. That's how. Even though like. It's just easier to read. All right. The operator. Let's start a new game. BioM facility, somewhere in the U.S. 1992.
You will answer my questions as usual.
Ah.
One for yes, two for no. Do you understand? Do you believe in extraterrestrial life? Are you currently restrained? Are you married? Do you work in law enforcement? Do you know who I am?
No.
Do you know who you are? Are you
Redacted?
good? He's ready.
What's he ready for? What am I ready for? Is that me? Is that supposed to be me? What is this soundtrack, by the way? Jesus. FDI headquarters, Washington, D.C., 7:30 a.m. Oh. Uh. User. Oh. 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 It types it for me. Evan Tanner. We have nothing. Welcome to the FDI. You're assigned to the operator program. Please read the following documents before proceeding. Your program supervisor will contact you with further instructions. All right. Welcome to the FDI operator program. This is a secure and monitored federal government terminal. All unauthorized access is strictly prohibited, subject to criminal prosecution. Sharing of any information from the terminal with unauthorized personnel is forbidden and also subject to criminal prosecution. Lovely. What is the operator program? It's been specifically designed to provide technical support to field agents, henceforth abbreviated as agents, while also ensuring a high level of confidentiality. How does it work? Agents call the hotline. The call is dispatched to secretaries who verify their identity, clearance level, and request. The request is forwarded to the supervisor. The supervisor dispatches the call to an available operator. That's us. A direct line is established between the agent and operator. Once the operator fulfills the agent's technical request, the line is closed. For additional info, please contact your supervisor.
Hey, pal. How you holding up? Get all that booze out of you? That's what you said last time. Well, I'm happy you're here. You and me at the FDI together. It's really great. But I gotta tell you something. When we're on the job, I can't treat you differently than anybody else. You understand, right?
Of course, I mean Director Trench.
Good. Well, I'd better run. The FDI can't run itself now, can it? Good luck with your first day. All right?
Okay. Xavier Skinner. He's my supervisor.
Good morning, Mr. Tanner. Welcome to the FDI. I assume you're up to speed on your mission here at the operator program? You know the basics. Good. So, just to recap, your job is to support our agents by providing them with all the help they need in the field to solve a case. That help can come in the form of fact-checking, video and audio analysis, even lab work. My job as a supervisor is to link the agents with an appropriately matched operator. Any questions?
I think, no. When do I start?
Fine, but first you need to learn how to respond to an agent's request. Let's do a dry run, shall we? I want you to find my age. This objective just popped up at the top left of your screen, beside the applications menu. See it? Whenever you're stuck, or if you need help, simply click on the question mark next to the objective. Go on and click on the question mark, Tanner. Yes, just like that. You can always click on the question mark if you get stuck, though I'm hoping this won't happen often. I'm giving you access to the human database. The human DB, as we call it here.
Oh.
You can find this and other tools to help you solve agent requests in the applications menu. Now go ahead, Operator Tanner. Solve my request. Find
Oh.
my age.
Oh,
When you
oh,
find the
I thought it was gonna auto type again, and I'm just typing
select the
wee
answer
wee
on
wee
the
wee wee
screen.
wee. Okay, so we're looking for date of birth. Oh, age 48. Click on the objective and then select the answer.
Right. Like that, Tanner. I'll let you get settled in. And I'll contact you later with your first real request.
Okay. Okay. Seems pretty straightforward. (9:18 a.m.) Man, I could really go for the. Oh.
Tanner, looks like your first request is somewhat of a baptism by fire.
Huh?
I have an agent working a homicide. It's her first case, too. Not ideal, but consider this a learning experience. I'll be monitoring you in the background. I'm patching the agent through now.
Alexandra Pendel.
It's Operator Tanner, right? I don't think our paths ever crossed at the academy, did they? Anyway, I got a homicide at a bar downtown called The Sanctuary. Ironic, no? My Vic, dead on arrival. Is male, Caucasian, early 60s. He was shot in the head at close range around 2 a.m.,
Oh.
just before closing time. As far as evidence, I got some surveillance footage from the bar. And some kind of list that I found on the deceased. Any chance you can work your operator magic and help find me an ID on the shooter? Thanks, operator. Okay. I'm sending over the files. Good luck.
Bar. Okay. Okay, so bar. All right, we got a name list.
That's the list I found on the victim. It's pretty long. And to be honest, I got no idea who any of those people are. The bizarre thing is, that name at the bottom, it wasn't redacted when I bagged it. But I think it's irrelevant to our shooting here.
Okay. Well, we got a list of names that we can look up. Car drives in, guy runs. Oh, 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 God!
This is our cutting-edge video analysis system, Tanner. Click on any relevant elements in the video to trigger an analysis. Go on, give it a whirl.
The way he's just fucking spread out. Okay, click on that.
Just like with the video, you can click on a photo for further analysis.
Enhance.
Looks like our victim is Henry Jenkins. For some reason, we can't access his full profile. Unfortunately, for the moment anyway, there's not much else we can learn about him.
Okay. What about this guy? Do we get a clear shot? Enhance.
The footage quality is insufficient for a proper ID, operator. You'll need to find another way to ID the killer.
No. Oh, the vehicle. Ah, look at that. Owner is a Ray Wells. Is there a Ray Wells on this list? What occurrence? Well, oh wait, here we go. Ray Wells. Ray Small Fingers Wells has a criminal record of possession of drugs with intent to sell. I think this is our guy, though.
Nice. Now we know the perp's name. You got something for Wells' address? Because I'll take it if you do.
Address. Place of birth.
Yeah, that'll do. Nice work. Next step is to bring Wells in. I'll keep you updated. Thanks, Operator Tanner.
Not bad, Tanner. Not great, but not bad either. I'll contact you later with your next request.
What do you mean, not great? What do you mean, not great? I did great. Oh. FDI's most wanted. Fred Smorkinski. Wanted for mailing and hand delivering several. Oh.
Tanner, I need you to follow up on an investigation started by a previous operator. I'll let the agent working the case bring you up to speed.
Oh, please. Tell me you got something.
Yeah, sorry, I don't under. Oh, hello to you too.
God damn it. Who are you? Great. Every goddamn time we get a new operator, it takes me twice as long. I got a life outside the FDI, you know? Interests, hobbies, full-blooded passions. I don't have time for this.
So, can you tell me about the case,
I
agent?
got a missing persons case out here in Dryfield, Nevada. Connie Moore's her name. I canvassed the area, talked to the locals. I can't believe I'm saying this, but everyone thinks she was abducted by aliens. Middle of nowhere, hot as hell, sandy. Calling it a small town would be an insult to small towns. Look, I think it's bonkers, too. Another weird thing is, over the past year, 4 people in Dryfield have claimed they've been abducted. And every single time they reappeared somewhere in the middle of the desert out here about a month later. Connie's story's the same. She was. Popped back up yesterday. Collected her testimony myself. She had a camera on her. Naturally, I'd like to look at the photos. But to do that, I gotta go through you, an operator. Lucky me, right? There's something off about all this. I mean, beyond all the talk of little green men. Just look for something that doesn't add up, okay? Here are the files.
What do we got? The testimony. Following her reappearance on the 5th, we recorded her eyewitness testimony concerning her supposed alien abduction. Can you tell us more about the day you disappeared? I was hiking out in the desert out by Dryfield. Sometimes I do that to clear my head or take photos. Mount Mori, it's really beautiful. Taking 2 photographs. Then you heard a loud noise coming from the sky. You looked up and you barely had time to take another photograph. It was just moving so fast. Okay. Tower pings timestamps from the day of Connie's disappearance. There was no pings between her disappearance at all for the month. So the first ping was from the month ago. So she said that it took her about an hour 45 to get to where it crashed. So if it took her an hour 45, that would be around 9:30. But then it goes on longer for the pings, and then there's her ping since her disappearance. Hour 40, 45 to get where it landed. Smelled sort of like a hospital. Huh? 9:19 a.m. Okay, so around here. 9:43, 10:13 around here. Gotta find the inconsistency. But that looks pretty fucking... Oh, wait. Oh, so yeah, she was right here with that, and then it landed over here. Shit. Okay, yeah, no, that does add up then. Because she said that she was walking prior, so that adds up. And then she walked over to find the crash site, so that adds up too. So then how does she end up from here and then a month later back here? How do you explain this? Her thing doesn't even give me anything either. What do you have, Agent Walker? Just out of curiosity. No. Rock. See if you could. It must have taken you an hour 40 to get where it landed. And that it all adds up. There's no inconsistency. Yo!
And you bring equilibrium.
Gina with the gift sub. Yo. Thank you for the gift sub, Gina. Happy SUBtember, and happy SUBtember to you. How you doing? We're trying to basically disprove aliens at the moment. And it's not going very well. Just at work, hearing kids scream about how they're gonna die. Ah, excellent. Strange voices, sort of mechanical. Wow, aliens in your neighborhood? More likely than you think. Brittany Holt, the FDI transcriber. Can we get her? Well, this ain't great.
Connie Moore claims to have taken a photograph of a UFO. If you're of a more rational mind operator, most likely she did not. Your objective is to find a shortcoming or problem with said photograph.
Okay. No.
Yeah, that's the photo I think is problematic. I don't believe in intelligent life outside our planet. I don't believe in intelligent life on our planet. But we gotta be more specific. We need proof that something's off about the photo.
No. What's off about this? 10/13. Oh, wait, the date. This photo was taken 16 days after her appearance. Oh my god.
Jackpot. Connie said she took that photo the day she disappeared. Clearly, she didn't. Maybe the aliens did funny things to her brain. Maybe her brain was funny to begin with. Do me a favor. Locate the position on the map where she supposedly snapped this photograph.
Supposedly, it's around here.
All right. I'll check this spot out. Guess I gotta do a little hiking. Probably sweat my goddamn balls.
Huh? That was weird. Huh? Hacked by Hal. Hal? He was on the most wanted list. Hello, Evan. How do you know my name? I know many things about you, Evan. You're hacking into the FBI. I kind of figured that one out. I wouldn't if I didn't have to, but since you guys aren't really doing your jobs. Frowny face. What do you mean? Didn't quite catch that, sir. One more time. Let me. Oh. The list found on Henry Jenkins? You didn't see her name, did you, Evan? What the fuck? What the fuck?
Operator Tanner, are you there? Agent Walker told me that your connection was suddenly cut. And when I tried to contact you, you were offline. What happened? I see. I'll have IT look into that at once. The second shift of operators has arrived. You can go home now, Tanner. See you tomorrow. And don't be late.
Whoa. Hal is alien? Maybe. Oh, we're lighting a ciggy. Evan's apartment, 6 a.m. $7:22.
Hey, pal. So, tell me, how'd day number 1 at the FDI go? Everything you had hoped for? All right. That's what I like to hear. Sorry, buddy. My phone's ringing off the hook here. I gotta run. But hey, great job. And just keep plugging away, okay? I'm proud of you, Evan. Operator Tanner, Agent Pendle has an update on yesterday's case. I'll patch her through in a moment. But before I do, I wanted to let you know that from this point on, you'll talk to the agents directly. Time to cut the umbilical cord. However, as your supervisor, I'll still be in the background monitoring your activity.
Good morning, Operator Tanner. So you remember Ray Wells, right?
Yeah.
So I checked out the address you gave me, but no sign of Wells.
Uh,
Then I get a call from Vice, and guess what? Wells was found dead in a downtown parking garage early this morning.
what?
Point blank range. Now I'm working 2 homicides, and it's my first week. Welcome to the FDI, Alexandra. Anyway, the garage has cameras, and I got some footage of Wells. That's the good news. The bad news? I don't have all the footage. Sort of weird, but part of it is missing. Well, the most important part. The part where Wells is shot. Anyway, think you could take a look? I'm looking for anything that's different between the first and second half of the surveillance footage. Apart from Wells ending up dead and the blood splatter on the pillar. Sorry for the vivid details.
Okay. Huh? Okay. Enhance me on this first. Yeah, that's Ray Wells, all right. Why is there something here? Light is on it. Oh. Ah.
Look at that. Give me a sec, operator. I'm gonna check this out. Well, well, well. I just found a bullet lodged in the light's framework. I'm sending you a photo. Can you run an analysis and tell me what kind of bullet I'm looking at?
Bullet is a
45 caliber? I believe that's what the military and police use. Well, that's something anyway. Thanks for your help, operator. Appreciate it. If only we had all of the footage. Anyway, I should get back to the scene. Keep digging and see if you can find anything else about our perp.
Ha! Hello, Hal. Why would I help a criminal? Not the frowny faces. I'll never climb the ranks of the FDI. Oh. Damn it. Smiley face. Oh! Enhance. Enhance.
I see that you ran the facial recognition software, and 0 matches turned up, operator. That's unusual. In fact, it shouldn't even be possible. Our FDI databases are exhaustive. I'll flag this issue for later, but go ahead and share the image with Agent Pendle.
Wait, I don't understand. How did you get this? Well, this is huge. Thanks, Tanner. I'll canvass the area immediately. Maybe someone has seen our Prince Charming. I'll talk to you later. And thanks again.
Oh, God. Oh, I gotta fucking. Oh, whoops. Your schooling was a lot like this.
Hello, Operator Tanner. Hal told me that you'd be calling. Okay, I'll try to keep this short. About a month ago, I started working on a missing persons case. A woman reported that her husband had been gone for over 48 hours.
Okay.
Almost right away, the case felt different. Red tape all over the place. An unusual lack of cooperation from my superiors and colleagues. Unanswered calls. Suddenly, the FDI felt like the most incompetent department in the country. After an almost endless game of phone tag, I finally managed to get an appointment with a superior. The plan was to sit down and talk about the case first thing Monday morning. That Sunday night, I'm awoken by a phone call. The woman's apartment has burned to the ground. And the woman, what's left of her anyway, has been found dead in the ashes. Well, it gets worse. So I started looking into the fire, of course. I couldn't help myself. Plus, I felt like I owed it to Mia. That was the woman's name. Mia Cole. wasn't long before my superiors found out and pressured me to stop. They told me the fire had been ruled accidental, the result of faulty wiring in our oven. They told me I was wasting my time and precious FDI resources by looking into it, and said if I continued, I'd end up pushing papers in a basement somewhere. But that fire, Operator Tanner, that fire was no accident. I can feel it. Mia was murdered. I just have to prove it. That's where I'm hoping you can help me. I'm sorry, but I can't really go into that. Not now, anyway. You just have to trust me. Go ahead and search them in the Human DB. The husband's name is Sasha. Sasha and Mia Cole. Please.
Oh, that is... Okay. Okay, at least this one has something.
Just another coincidence, right? Look, I don't know why, but someone doesn't want us looking into Sasha and Mia Cole. But we have to, Operator Tanner. It's our job. Who's going to do it if we don't? Can you help me find proof Mia's fire wasn't an accident? You'll take a look then? Oh, thank you. As far as how to access the case files, that's not really my area of expertise. But you can ask Hal.
Slash download underscore FL. Select star from cases where ID 9XQ.
Sorry, I don't understand what that means, Tanner.
Oh, there we go.
Despite being, well, a thorn in the side, you have to admit Hal gets results.
Well, the report was written by Agent Andrews and modified on blank by blank. Fire started around 2 a.m. and was successfully contained by 3:12, owing to the duration of the fire. Officer remains at the scene. Single victim. Through dental records, tenant information, a wedding ring was discovered. Autopsy revealed no anomalies attributed by the cause of death. Okay. Oh, God. What the fuck is this? Welcome to the user manual for ChemScan. Open the sample in the dedicated software. Input the appropriate settings for your sample using formulas found thereafter. Start the analysis process. Oh. 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 Shit. Okay. Setting calculation. For a liquid sample, ion size will be set to 2.0. For a solid sample, ion size is roughly around 6. If the material is organic, it must be set to 3.5. Well, okay, it's probably organic then, so that means it probably has to be 3.5. Sample weight times 250. 4.2 grams. Shit, we're doing math now? $10.50. Half the delta V, so that would be 525. Default value of the matrix is 5. Using the older version, you must set the matrix size to 4. No, we're wrong there. So that means, is this a 6? Okay. So the delta V is wrong. Oh, it might not be organic then. It would be 210. Yeah. So now we use this. .56. 2.41. 9.21. 10.58. Okay, the chem scan will give a result of the analysis. Those values are going to be used by the data report. Oh, highest to lowest. So 10.58. Sorry, no, 9.24. 2.43. 1.53. 10.60. There we go. Cellulose, wood, gasoline.
I knew it. Faulty wiring my... You know what? This was no accident. Someone started this fire and killed Mia. But why? Maybe I'll end up at a desk in a dark basement somewhere, but I'm going to keep digging into this. It matters to me.
Why is it so important?
I grew to know her. Mia, I mean. With our line of work, you try not to get emotionally involved. That's what they teach you at the academy anyway. Almost from the start. And usually, I can turn the switch off. I learned to do that. Feel nothing. But with Mia, I just never could. She wanted to be a singer, she told me. That was her dream. And I'm not exactly an expert, but she did have a good voice. Really. She was just a decent person. you
Oh.
still there? Oh, anyway, thanks, operator. Because of you, I finally have proof. Knowing Hal, well, as much as someone can know Hal, I have a feeling this won't be the last time you and me work together.
Frowny face. To make my life a living hell to earn a few extra bucks. I literally have no idea.
Operator Tanner, can I have a word? I see that you've been looking into the database entries for Mia and Sasha Cole. You want to tell me why? I see. In the future, I want you to avoid anything related to Sasha and Mia Cole. It's a closed case. A total waste of your time. And if by chance something else pops up concerning the Coles, and this is very important, you come to me right away. Understood? I'll talk to you later.
Oh. What do I do now? Great. "4:55 p.m." Walker.
So who the hell am I talking to this time? Good. You haven't been fired. I was afraid I'd have to explain this goddamn case all over again. I went back to where Connie said she took the photo in the desert. You remember, right? Where she said this, flying saucer supposedly landed.
Yeah.
I didn't find a flying saucer or any aliens breathing their last wheezy breaths or anything like that. But I did find something else.
Oh, god damn it. Something disturbing?
You could say that. You could definitely say that. I found stones.
Oh?
A bunch of stones lying there on the surface of the sand. I'm no geologist, but they look funny.
Stones!
Like they've been
Oh no!
put there for a reason, you know? So, I call it in. Because I'm sure as hell not gonna dig myself, Tanner. Not in this suit. A team arrives an hour later, and they start digging. Sure enough, under one of the stones, they find a body. Advanced state of decomp. They dig under another stone. Lo and behold, this time they find an entire skeleton. Turns out, We're standing on some sort of desert graveyard.
Oh my god.
Hard to say, but I counted more than 100 stones. If they're all grave markers, well, I'll let you do the math. Yeah, messed up, right? And judging by the size of the skeleton, it belonged to someone young, Tanner. Real young. Look, I won't
Jesus.
beat around the bush. The medical examiner has finished a preliminary report on the skeleton, and they found what they believe is a photo of the victim in the sand, buried there by the bones. Never seen that before. Any chance you can take a look at all this and get me an ID, Tanner? Let me send you the files. Well, it's taken a while. Hard to access the satellite out here in Roswell. Dryfield. Okay. Looks like it went through. About goddamn time.
Why would you say... Huh?
The skeleton appears to be female, estimated at 9 years of age. Starting the examination now. Initial observations show well-preserved and intact bones. No visible signs of trauma or damage. The subject is missing her left incisor. The rest of the dentition looks good. No decay or disease is present. Moving on. Here's something interesting. One of the metacarpal bones on her left hand, the metacarpal 3, has a slight curvature. You don't see that a lot. So, to summarize, the subject appears to have been a female, approximately 9 years of age, with a missing left incisor tooth and a slight curvature in the metacarpal 3 in her left hand. Based on the level of decomposition, the body appears to have been buried for approximately 6 to 8 months.
Jesus.
Further testing and analysis is needed to determine the cause of death.
Okay. What does that say? Welcome to the facility, Gabby. You're in good hands now. Sincerely, Dr. Jenkins. Can we get an ID on this face? Henry Jenkins. Status dead. Don't have access to his profile. That's interesting. Gabby. Is it a Gabby Jenkins? Oh, wait. Oh, wait. A Gabby, huh? Gabby Bruce, Gabby Mills. Well, we have 2 leads. So let's work with that, shall we? Gabby Bruce, age 9, status missing. Oh my god.
How did you find this, Tanner? Just when you think this case can't get any weirder, that's exactly what it does. But I need concrete proof it's her. Got anything else in your bag of tricks?
Yeah.
I'll be damned. 9 years old, Tanner. Breaks your goddamn heart. What the hell is going on out here? And what's a connection to Connie? Okay, the examiner has just finished processing the second body I was telling you about. The one in the advanced state of decay. Let's see here. Adult male, early 60s. They got an ID on him. Quentin Spence. We'll see if that name is on your magical list too. so there's definitely a link. I see some of the names have been crossed out. Can you figure out what that business means?
Crossed out probably means deceased. Yeah.
Looks to be about 100 names like that. That number matches the stones. God damn. And if I was a gambling man, I'd say the circled persons are still alive. Like our Connie. There's something else about Spence, Tanner.
What's that?
They found him buried in a lab coat. With some, you're never gonna guess. Floppy disk sewn into one of the pockets. Remember what I said about this case getting weirder and weirder? Now the second disk password protected. Open that second floppy disk and give me an address tied to Spence. Something I can look into. I'm getting a little restless with you doing all the work. The operator program. Oh, I'm sending everything your way.
Jesus. Okay, well, we're gonna need a password, so I should actually pull back up Quentin Spence. Because the password might be a birthday or something. Okay.
Autopsy report of a male, approximately late 50s, early 60s. Initial observations show no sign of trauma or blunt force injury, similar to the first remains found. The decedent appears to be wearing some kind of lab coat. Starting the external examination now. Excellent dentition. The decedent is wearing some kind of badge. Let me put this to the side. Abdomen seems healthy, with no signs of trauma or injuries.
Okay.
The lab coat seems to contain a hidden pocket. There's something inside. It's sewn shut. I'll open this with my scalpel. There. There appear to be 2 floppy disks inside the pocket. Strange. In my estimate, the body has been buried for approximately 2 to 3 months, based on the level of decomposition. At this point, the cause of death is uncertain. Further testing and analysis is needed, including toxicology reports, before I can provide a conclusive determination.
Okay. Dr. Spence. Upon my arrival at the BioM facility, I was warmly greeted by Dr. Jenkins himself. How fortunate I am to work with such a passionate, intelligent scientist. Jenkins explained to me heading up a trial involving FMP 1138, a key component of his research project. Although he did not disclose much, I have the impression that the project is shrouded in secrecy. Huh? The graph displays the results of a study investigating the effects of FMP 1138. In vitro. The study explored. Before FMP 1138, after. What the fuck am I trying to figure? To unlock full potential, point kilohertz. Kilohertz. Well, we don't have a CCVT or a pH though. Uh
The symbols and file names written on the second floppy disk look to be there for a reason, Tanner. I suggest checking those two files for clues about the password, focusing on the symbols. Maybe keep those two files open and see if you can do something with them.
FMP 1138 and Res 2. Oh shit. Oh shit. Oh, let's go. If you are reading this, it means I am no longer living and that I have been buried in the Dryfield Desert like other subjects. I implore you, whoever you are, to share my story with anyone who can make things right. My name is Quentin Spence. I was head of operations at the BioM facility. I am writing this letter because I'm about to resign from a job that one cannot simply resign from. As per protocol, I will most likely be sent to the desert burial site with all my belongings. I deserve this punishment. I am sick, so sick of everything that we have done supposedly in the name of science. If you have found me, I'm assuming you have found the others too. Every person buried here in the sand is a Project Eve test subject. Eve was led by Dr. Henry Jenkins. I am not trying to shift blame onto him. I bear my share of responsibility in this matter. While our intentions were noble, at least in the beginning, I now see we went too far, and I am ready and willing to face whatever punishment awaits me in the next world. You have found this document, but perhaps the contents of my lab coat pocket remain undiscovered. Perhaps they could not crack the password necessary to open the floppy disk. Maybe they assumed the floppy disk contained only my research papers. Regardless, what truly matters now is you. You have the power to stop this. Please do not. BioM Facility, 22 East Border Street. Do not be as cowardly as I was. No. No. Oh.
I'll let it go to your operator head, but that was actually somewhat impressive, Tanner. The address you sent, It's not far from here. I'll check it out first thing in the morning. Tonight, think I'll help the team exhume the rest of these bodies. Screw the suit. God help us, Tanner. God help every single one of us.
Jesus Christ. What the fuck is Project Eve?
Look, you need to do something about it. He's poking around, asking too many questions. He's going to expose us all if you don't rein him in. Yes, his shift is over. Yes. All right. Yeah, fine. We'll talk later. Bye.
Jesus. All right, what now?
Good morning, Evan. Look, about yesterday, this business with the coal files. Sorry if I came down on you a little hard, buddy. It's just that I know you have what it takes to rise in this place, Evan. Become a supervisor. Hell, maybe even replace me one day. But I can't protect you if you start poking around in the wrong places. Okay? Thanks. Guess the FDI has got me wound a little tight these days. Well, I'd better get back to it. You have a good one. All right? Again, I can't tell you how happy I am to have you here at the operator program, Evan. That way, I can keep a close eye on you, can't I? Let's grab a beer later this week, all right? Once everything calms down in the madhouse.
Barry.
Operator Tanner, that you? Tanner, did you give that address out to anybody? Well, somebody beat me to the facility, Tanner. The BioM facility burned down last night, Tanner. Up in flames. And if you didn't give the address out, someone else did. Looks like we got ourselves a mole goddamn operator program. Well, an investigative team came before me and logged the remaining evidence back at the department. But I can't access it directly. I'll have to go through the operator program. Heaven on earth, Tanner. Heaven on earth. From what I can tell, there should be some security footage there that should shed some light on what happened here. Hopefully, it won't be too hard to prove this was arson.
Yeah. That's a gasoline can. Go in. The lights go off. He comes out. Yeah.
Yeah, that's not a box of wine, is it? Can you get an ID on this guy? Damn right you will.
Alright, let's see if we can get a positive ID on him. Wait, this looks like the same guy from the car.
That would have been too easy, huh? I'd like to get in the facility. Yeah, take a look around. Good Lord willing, the roof won't collapse on me. But I need a code for the door. You see where I'm going with this, Tanner? Let me see if this works. All right, I'm in. Damn it! The smoke in here will ruin this suit too. That's 2 suits in 2 days. Tanner. Let me see if I can find something useful. Something that the investigative team left behind. Sure as hell won't be easy. Because this place is just about burnt to a crisp. I don't know what went on here. But if you ask me, it's a pretty elaborate security system for a medical facility.
Huh.
While I look around, maybe you could dig more into our little arsonist friend. Anything that you can find, Tanner. I look picky to you, an ID, a link to another case, his favorite flavor of ice cream. Just give me something, all right?
A link to another case, you say?
Charming fellow. Who's the lead on the other investigation? Ouch. Tough draw for the rook. Hold on. Looks like I found something. What the?
Now what?
You see what I'm seeing, Tanner? Looks like our gal, Connie Moore, was a BioM patient. I don't know. I mean, I don't think so. Passed her polygraph with flying colors. She told us the truth. Her truth, anyway. Contact Skinner to update Pendle on her parking garage killer. I'm sure she'll be thrilled. I'll keep looking around here. The world's biggest ashtray. Tell me if you
Jesus.
anything new about our if I come across something on my charred end over here.
Whoa. The ghost. Oh. Who's the ghost? Oh, the database guy. Good, the ghost. It's Agent 47. What's the plan? No. Oh God. Uh Well, okay. Oh, this I don't like this. Oh. Oh, I don't like this. Oh, my stress has just increased. Oh, God. Great. Oh. Oh. Oh, fuck. I don't like this. I don't like this. Oh, fuck. Ah. Ah. I feel... I hate how I feel there. I have the feeling the redacted name on that list was Cole. Such a Cole. Sasha Cole's alive. Object security wrist. Sir, we noticed you used your badge ID as your password. We recognize the convenience of this, but in the interest of preventing security breaches, we strongly encourage you to adopt another, even though your password has more than 4 characters. It's still not secure enough. At your earliest convenience, please choose a new password, and thank you for your attention. Samaj Henderson. This was to H. Jenkins. Oh, damn it, that thing's so burned. But I wonder. Whoops. Whoops. Ah! My bad. Okay. I wonder if any of these work, though. No. Maybe there was something in Connie's testimony. What could her password be? No. I don't even know what I should be looking for. Tony may be the operator, but he is a smooth operator. I don't know, Wiggles. It doesn't feel like it. How you doing? Damn it. Fuck. We're currently we're trying to figure out a password here to get into Connie Moore's file. But I don't know where I need to look for this. You're tired, which means you have nighttime zoomies? Oh. Who is our victim again? Oh. Oh, Jenkins was the victim. It was a 14-hour workday today, so you're in a strange mood. Oh. From IT at bmtechnologies.com to Jenkins. So they sent it to Jenkins. So if I could figure out what Jenkins' ID was, then that would be ideal. The only thing is, we really don't have much on Jenkins. Nor do we have clearance on him in the fucking thing. And we know that it's not the number that he typed in. Wait a minute. Oh my god. Ha ha ha. Ah, the badge of Jenkins. It was Jenkins' badge number. Older people and their passwords. All right, let's top secrets. Subject Connie Moore. Admission a month before when she went missing. Basically, Connie was spotted by the disposal team near DFBD site around 11:35 a.m. and apprehended around 11:50. She'll be used as subject for the MK6 prototype. Objectives: seed abduction and interrogation by extraterrestrials. Remove memory of encountering burial site on her hike. Her anchors, her memory of the events leading up to this moment, other recent claims of alien abduction in Dryfield, subject's inherent belief and interest in supernatural. New MK6 samples arrived. We'll keep the same dosage as MK5 with 3 milligram, 10 milliliter sessions for 1 or 2 sessions per day, depending on subject's reactions. That was on the 6th. On the 7th, after the first session, I noticed the same side effects as usual. Fever is 30% higher than MK5 average, but that was expected. Subject seems very receptive, but given the high fever, only 1 session was undertaken. On the 8th, fever increased another 10%. The 9th, fever started to decrease. ATH about 48 hours after first injection. Matches previous observations of MK5. We'll aim for 2 sessions tomorrow. The 10th, 2 sessions. Fever is stable, although a bit high compared to MK5. 11th, fever decreased a bit, but will probably remain around the same level till the end. Subject is confused. 2 days ahead of schedule compared to MK5. 12th, they started the second phase. 16th, subject seems reactive. Phase 2 is over. Phase 3 is ready to begin, probably tomorrow. We'll need photographic fakes ASAP, waiting for identical weather conditions. That's when they got the fucking fakes. Phase 3 begins. We'll focus on DFBD objective until we have photography. 20th, subject's perception of the DFBD site is already modified. Rain finally stopped. Most likely able to produce photographic fake tomorrow. Finally, have photographic efforts. Original photograph has been replaced by ersatz. 23rd, subject's memory of the picture is altered in MK6. Altered MK6 shows at least 25% efficiency boost versus MK5. Objective, 26, objectives are attracted to anchors. We're ready for phase 4. Confusion stopped. Phase 4 begins. The 3rd, control sessions are fine. Some hesitations, but since anchors are strongly aligned with objectives, appear to be working. Phase 4 is over. Objectives now deeply rooted. Final injection this morning. Subject sedated will remain so until fever stops. Fever stops. Sedation stops. Subject will be released into desert this afternoon. MK6 is very promising. 30% more efficient overall, but 40% more fever, which is going to be a problem for most fragile subjects. We'll keep MK5 as the standard for now, aiming for MK7 to address issues with fever. What in the world were they doing to Connie? But this address is perfect, Evan. Given the messed up things Jenkins was doing, I'm sure they want to keep this lab a secret. Ugh.
Yes, Operator Tanner? What kind of information? All right. I'm forwarding the call, Tanner. But I hope you're not just sending Pendle on some wild goose chase.
Operator Tanner, what can I do for you? What? You're kidding. Okay, so our murderer likes to play with fire too, huh? This guy just gets better and better. By any chance, did any clues pop up where we might locate him? To Jenkins? So it comes full circle, does it? Well, whatever that address is, I'll take it. Nice. So what exactly is this place? If Wells Killer's there, I assume it's not a petting zoo. I see. Well, I'm on my way. I'll contact you when I get there. Thanks, Tanner. Maybe now we can finally book this guy.
Oh.
Tanner, I'm at the lab. The door was unlocked.
Oh.
Real weird in here, Tanner. Like everybody suddenly took off. But left all their beeping lab equipment behind. But
Yeah.
I don't see any sign of Wells Killer. Looks like a dead... Shit!
Drop the phone. Slide your gun over to me. Slowly. On your knees, Agent Pendle.
You? How do you know my name?
You might want to close your eyes.
You don't want to do this. I'm a federal agent. Agent Walker, FBI! Drop the gun! Drop the gun! Move away from her! Now! It's locked! What did you do? Hands up! Turn around! Turn around! Hands on your head! Pendle, you okay? Walker, we have a problem here. What'd you do? Open the door now! It's not opening, Walker. Open the door now! Operator, you there? There's a bomb!
Oh.
Psycho has trapped me in a room with a bomb!
Oh.
Third day!
It's your third day.
20 minutes and 21 seconds, and it's ticking down!
Okay.
Gotta help me here.
Okay.
Come right back. Understand me, Tanner? You come right back.
Yes, Operator Tanner? Okay, let me think. Unfortunately, our more seasoned operators are presently occupied. I'd send a team, but they'd arrive much too late. That means you'll have to defuse the bomb, Operator.
Okay. What do I have to do?
Sharing the FDI's bomb defusal manual. You haven't gone through bomb training yet, but we have no choice. What I'm about to tell you is important. Do not read the entire manual. You don't have time. Stay calm and follow the instructions from the beginning. Do you understand?
Oh, that's a lot. All right. Let's.
There are wires, a controller, a battery, a keypad, and, a display, I guess. And operator, make sure you follow the instructions at the beginning. I really don't want to go out like this.
How to use. Identify bomb. Follow guide to defuse. Tell me if device's power module.
The battery has 2 wires, a red and black.
Okay. Oh, this is stressful. Where's the how to disarm this bomb and arm for dummies cliff notes? 2 wires, 1 red, 1 black.
There are a lot, but I'll try. The power module. It's a battery. Has 2 wires, a red and a black. 2 wires are connected to the explosive, a red and a black one. The display and the numpad have 4 wires each, a red, a black, a green, and a yellow. That's it.
Okay. Okay, the power module is a battery. If the device's power module has a green wire, which it does not. If the device's power module voltage is lower than 5. If the device's explosive module uses a liquid. Else, the device requires a ticking dependent on the voltage of the power module. It's an inverted clock ticking archetype. Inverted clock device.
It says ABM 186511.
Okay, if corresponds to serial number. If nothing happens, it does. If the device has a physical label on the back of the controller. Okay, so yeah, so we have that now. Cool. If serial number is SFC, FFF. Red, a black, a green, and a yellow.
There are a lot, but I'll try. The power module. It's a battery. Has 2 wires, a red and a black.
Okay.
2 wires are connected to the explosive, a red and a black one.
Okay.
The display and the numpad have 4 wires each, a red, a black, a green, and a yellow. That's it.
Okay, cut the green wire.
Please, please, please.
Why on God's green earth did you cut that wire, Tanner? You should have made sure more modules were correctly disconnected first. You failed to identify the bomb's correct archetype, and now Agent Pendle is dead. Firefighters are on their way, and Agent Walker has safely evacuated with his arrest. He's transporting that SOB to the FDI. We'll question his ass first thing tomorrow. You better believe it. Now go home, operator. I think you've done enough for today.
Do I get to retry that?
Tanner, I'm at the lab. The door was unlocked.
Xavier will remember that.
Real weird in here, Tanner. Like everybody suddenly took off. They left all their beeping lab equipment behind. But I don't see any sign of Will's killer. Looks like a dead... Shit!
Drop the phone. Slide your gun over to me. Slowly. On your knees, Agent Pendle.
You? How do you know my name?
You might want to close your eyes.
You don't want to do this. I'm a federal agent. Agent Walker, FBI! Drop the gun! Drop the gun! Move away from her! Now! It's locked! What did you do?
Okay. I may or may not have pulled up a guide for simply this part because I am not good under pressure.
You okay? Walker, we have a problem here. What do you do? Open the door now! It's not opening, Walker. Open the door now! Operator, you there? There's a bomb! This bald-headed psycho has trapped me in a room with a bomb! It's my third day!
Look,
Place has 20
look.
minutes and 21
If this
seconds
was any other game that, if you know, it doesn't look like
Come right back.
it doesn't look like you can restart. You just go on a different route, and I want a good route. So let's just, you know.
Yes, Operator Tanner? Okay, let me think. Unfortunately, our more seasoned operators are presently occupied. I'd send a team, but they'd arrive much too late. That means you'll have to defuse the bomb, Operator. I'm sharing the FDI's bomb defusal manual. You haven't gone through bomb training yet, but we have no choice. What I'm about to tell you is important. Do not read the entire manual. You don't have time. Stay calm and follow the instructions from the beginning. Do you understand?
Understand.
There are wires, a controller, a battery, a keypad, and, a display, I guess. And operator, make sure you follow the instructions at the beginning. I really don't want to go out like this.
Tell me about the explosives.
I'd say gasoline. Tanner, this isn't how I imagined I'd go out.
Okay.
It says ABM 186511.
All right.
There are a lot, but I'll try. The power module. It's a battery. Has two wires, a red and a black. Two wires are connected to the explosive, a red and a black one. The display and the numpad have 4 wires each. A red, a black, a green, and a yellow. That's it.
We're going to cut a wire. Cut a wire from the keypad. Cut the yellow wire.
Are you sure, operator? I hope you're right. Okay, I'm cutting the wire. Oh, it's done. But the bomb's still ticking.
I want you to power off the screen.
How do I do that? Wait. I see it. A little switch next to the screen. Okay, it switched off.
All right, cut a wire. Cut a wire from the display. Cut the yellow wire.
I hope you're right. All right, it's cut.
I want you to cut a wire. Cut a wire from the display again. Cut the red wire.
Here goes, operator. It's done.
I want you to power on the screen.
I'm pressing the switch. The screen is still off, but I guess that's normal.
I want you to power off the screen.
Okay, it's switched off.
I want you to cut a wire from the display. Cut the green wire.
Please, please, please. I'm still alive. For now, anyway.
I want you to cut a wire. Cut a wire from the keypad. The green wire.
All right, I'm cutting it. Done.
All right, final one. Cut a wire from the battery. Black.
Here we go. I'm alive. Does that mean it worked? Oh, God.
Welcome to Bomb Tech Support. Have you tried turning it off and on again?
I just need a few minutes. Maybe a vacation, too.
I have to say, I'm impressed, Operator Tanner. Not many would have managed their way through a situation like that without the proper training. You saved the life of an FDI agent today, and preserved valuable evidence as well. Well done, Operator. I think I was wrong about you. Once you're done conversing with Agent Pendle, go home and get some rest. I'll see you tomorrow.
Operator, are you there?
I'm here, Agent.
Thank you. You saved my life today.
Ah, you'd have done this. I'm just doing my job.
Look, Walker's apprehended Wells' killer. He's taken him back to the department where he'll interrogate him tomorrow. I don't know what we'll find here at the lab if we find anything at all, but I'll keep you in touch. Now I just need somebody to open this goddamn door. Thanks again, operator. Bye, operator.
Stressful. Stressful. Beep, 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 beep. Oh. Okay.
Hey, Tanner. Man, I didn't sleep a wink last night. Just kept going over and over everything that happened at the lab. You know, you and Agent Walker saved my life. I don't think I'll ever be able to pay you back for that. But I haven't reached out just to get all cheesy on you. I got an update on the case.
Hey.
Oh, yeah. You could say that. Much of it is still classified, given its ongoing status. But there are some things I can share since they're related to your caseload. Not sure I understand everything, but it looks like Jenkins was into some super shady memory research. I mean, it definitely wasn't FDA approved. I'm sending you the files now. Maybe it will clarify some things for you. I'll talk to you later, Tanner.
Dear Eve. My dearest Eve. It's been 8 long years since our beloved Andrea left us, and 4 years since you left me. During this time, I have worked tirelessly in the hopes of one day making this world a better place. Today, I finalized a contract for what I will believe will be the final stage of my research. I have named the project after you, my darling. I don't know where the source of my funding is coming from, but it's of little importance as it has provided me with all the money that I will never need to see my work through. If I'm successful, which I believe I will be, people will no longer have to live with their traumas. Traumas and painful events can be erased from the mind. Imagine how wonderful that will be. If such a procedure had been available 8 years ago, neither you nor myself would have suffered the way we did when our beautiful 16-year-old daughter left this world, and you would still be alive to this day. I will do what I have to complete my research. I am so close, and even if I have to sacrifice 1,000 lives, as hard as that will be, it will be worth it as millions one day will be saved. I love you, Eve, and I always will. Henry. Found in a fridge. Must be refrigerated. That's not exactly how I pictured the trap working, but we got the ghost. And maybe Walker can find out who he's working for when he questions him later. But more importantly, you saved Agent Pendel's life. I guess you're kind of a hero now. Smiley face! I'm happy she didn't blow up. Well, I have another opportunity for you to be a hero. Evan. It's urgent, in fact. Are you ready? What can I do? So, after you proved the fire at Mia's wasn't an accident, Andrews jumped back into the case. And after certain evidence finally finished being processed, she spotted something. Something she missed before. There was a bug in Mia's apartment. Somebody was watching her. I'll spare you the technical details, but in examining this bug, I found a second video feed. Turns out this feed is routed to the same destination as the bug in Mia's. Whoever was watching Mia is watching this other feed too. I'll patch Andrews through. No longer needed. I found another back door.
I told you we'd be working together again, didn't I? So I guess Hal has filled you in. The deal is this. If we can find out who's watching these feeds, we can find our mole. But first things first. We need to identify the person being watched in this second feed. Can you help me, operator? Thanks, Tanner. Okay, here's the feed. Hal told me that to share it, I had to type in, press this,
Allie.
Then... All right. You should have access now. Send me the name of the person via the human DB as soon as you have it. Thanks, Operator Tanner.
Bottles. Is that a cat? Oh no. Oh no. I know who's being surveilled.
Yeah, right, Tanner. Wait, you're kidding, aren't you?
Oh shit. Jesus.
The people who were watching Mia are watching you? What is going on? And the feed is ending up at headquarters? Maybe I shouldn't be surprised. Still, I am. Okay, I'm on my way, Tanner. We'll get to the bottom of this.
Walker.
Operator Tanner. You all right, Tanner? You sound kind of funny. Look, I'm down here in the basement with this guy, you know, Mr. Not in any of our databases. Real piece of work, let me tell you. And there's a bit of a hiccup. He says he'll talk, but he'll do it under only one condition. He says he'll only talk to you.
Oh, the fucker.
Questioning. My 2 cents? This guy, I mean, he's a real pro. We won't get anything out of him unless we play ball. That's just the way it is. Beats me, Tanner. Personally, I think no name might be a few fries short of a Happy Meal. But if you talk to him, maybe we can find out who this guy is. Why he's been doing, you know, what he's been doing.
Okay.
I'm putting the phone down between me and our little friend here.
Hello, Mr. Tanner. Listen, I have a deal for you. I'll answer your questions, but you have to answer mine. And I will know if you lie, so don't. Simple ones. So, every time you answer one of my questions, if I feel you've been honest, I will answer one of yours. Why don't we try one? I'll start. Do you know why I wanted to talk to you? Specifically, you, Mr. Tanner? See? You told the truth. That wasn't so hard, was it? Now, you can ask me a question. I'm ready. My name? I have no name. My previous identity was erased when I started doing what I do. Even if I gave you my old name, you wouldn't find it in your database. I've been expunged. They are quite thorough. Now, who is Mike Trench, Mr. Tanner? Ah, I see. Your turn, Mr. Tanner. The fact that you're even mentioning its name means I failed. The goal of Project Eve was to develop a means to alter personal memory, plant new, false memories, and erase old, real memories. Quite valuable. It was started and led by Dr. Henry Jenkins, but it was canceled after there was a leak. There were over 100 test subjects in Project Eve. When a subject died, which often happened, the subject was buried in the desert, out by Dryfield, at the DFPD. That's all I know about Project Eve. What do you know about Sasha Cole? All right. It was a control question. I know about your relationship with him. I wanted to make sure that you would tell the truth. Maybe that answer disappoints you, but it's the truth. Anyway, it's my turn. How did you come to retrieve the I killed Mia Cole by setting fire to her apartment. She was digging around, asking too many questions. At the time, my mission was to ensure the investigation of Sasha Cole would hit a dead end, go nowhere. I don't know anything more about this subject. I only know what was necessary to do my job. And do you know Hal's true identity? Are you sure? That's too bad. That's all the information that I need. We're done here. Well, I broke my promise. What are you gonna do? Put me in prison?
I'll take things from here. Come on, let's go, Mr. No Name. Back to your palatial cell. Tanner, you and I'll talk later.
I think Trench is the mole, though.
Tanner, are you there? Okay, I'm on the 11th outside the door. Not gonna lie, I'm a bundle of nerves. Breathe, Catherine, breathe. You see me, right? Oh no. Bad news, Tanner. The code Hal gave me isn't working. Not the start I was hoping for.
What? You're fine, Mocha.
What? That's the operator floor. Can I bring you a coffee or anything? Sorry, I tend to make bad jokes when I'm nervous. Okay, on my way.
Mocha, you're fine.
Okay, I'm back down at 8. Just one problem. I don't know this floor, Tanner. But I guess you probably do, right? Anyway, I'm in the entrance, doing my best not to look suspicious. But it's hard when you're basically waiting in a pool of your own sweat. Where do I go? Alright, I'm in a hallway now. There's a door straight ahead. There's a hallway to the right and one to the left. Where do I go, Evan? end of the hallway. 2 doors on the right. 1 door and a hallway on the left. Where do I go now? Gotcha. The hallway's a dead end. That leaves us with a hallway to the right and 2 doors. Do I take the right door or the left door? All right. I see the door to the stairway. Phew. I can breathe a little easier now. Okay, I'm heading back up to 11. Follow me on the cameras. All right, I'm back at 11, outside the stairway door. What do I do? I assume I can't knock. Okay, I'm in the hallway, en route to the locker room. Looks clear. Follow me on the cameras. Someone's coming. Close call. Tell me when it's clear. Game on. Okay, I'm approaching the technician locker room. I'm not hearing any noises from inside. That's good. You gotta be kidding me. The locker room needs a code too. I know it's the FBI, but this is excessive.
Oh, what do you mean?
Try some codes? Seriously, that's our plan, Tanner?
Not enough digits. Too many digits. Okay, so it's 5 digits. 1, 2, and 3 are in there. And 5 is. 1, 2, 3, and 5 are in there. Hold on, where's my notepad? Let's try. Two, 1. 5 is in the middle. Seven is the last one. Hit the wrong button. So we have 1, 2, 3, 5, and 7. We know that it's ba 5 ba. 1 is not at the start or the second or the last. So therefore 1 is right here. 7 is not in the last. So let's try 7, 3, 5, 1, 2. Oh.
Okay, I'm going in. Are you following me on the camera?
Yep.
I'm in. All right. Time to find the right locker. Should be this one. Okay. I'm gonna need a minute to pick this. In the meantime, make sure the path to the server room is clear. It should be, but just check. What? Okay, well, make them go away, Tanner. I don't know. Ask Alice. She's good at repelling people.
Damn. Oh.
Rebecca Davis. Oh, who am I speaking to? Matthew Smith? Really? Because on my end it says Evan Tanner. Why does it say Evan Tanner when your name is actually Matthew Smith? And you said you're from IT? Is that it? Because on my computer it says you're an operator, right here beside your name. Why is an operator working in the IT department? Well, that makes sense. They are often severely understaffed. And cranky. You know, I just thought of something. Usually when I deal with IT, I deal with Chuck Beatner.
Single. Parking violation, speed violation, parking. Oh.
Well, it was bound to happen. I can't tell you how many times I've told Chuck to stop parking in the alley behind the building. It's a fire hazard. But can we just put a pin in this talk of Chuck for a second and go back? You said you spotted an issue with my computer. What was the issue? Unusual activity. To be honest, the only unusual activity is this conversation that you and I are having. And why does it have to be dealt with right now, during normal working hours? Oh. Okay. Well, if that's the situation. So, what would I have to do to fix this issue? Take a break? That's going to be hard. I'm working on something, actually. Cafeteria finance report. You'd be shocked to learn how much the FDI is spending on tapioca pudding.
Huh?
How long do you think this would take to fix? At least an hour? Really? Well, I guess if you want to do something right, it always takes longer than you'd like, doesn't it? Good luck fixing the issue. Who? Never mind. Anyway, it's taken me forever. But I've almost picked this lock. Are you watching me? There, finally. I got the key. I'm heading toward the server room. Should be there in a few seconds. Follow me on the cameras. I'm in. All right, time to plug Alice's device in. Okay, it's plugged in. What's going on, Tanner? Am I spotted? Okay.
Yeah, thought so.
Trench? Trench is working with them. Then this goes all the way to the top.
Is it running? Okay. This is Dr. Jenkins here with control session number 24 for the patient, Sasha Cole. The patient is under trichlorohydrin.
Oh my god, wait, we're Sasha Cole, aren't we?
11:38, Mark 5, 2 hours before the following
2 for no.
Do you understand? Do you believe in extraterrestrial life? Are you currently restrained? Are you married? Do you work in law enforcement? Do you know who I am? Do you know who you are? Are you Evan Tanner? Good. He's ready.
Dredge is dead? Oh no.
Do you know who I am? Do you know who you are? Are you Evan Tanner?
Skinner. Oh, Skinner was working with Hal the whole time. Launch nuke protocol. We send the world into nuclear football. Yo, is this the origin of Fallout? Is this just the prequel to Fallout? Wow, what an interesting game. Everyone's just dead. Is how the media treats it. I mean, there's obviously the message of all of that. Jesus Christ.
You long to see, but fear to tread. Chaos has no echo, but your own breath. You traced the signs hidden behind lines. Silence never lies.
Yeah, that's it. That's it. Wow. Wow, 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 wow. Wow. What an interesting game. Like, genuinely interesting. Like, I was just thinking, oh, it's another one of those, like, just detective mystery games. We saw the thing. There's like, oh, we're probably, like, corrupted in some sense, and we help take down the bad. Yeah, no, there's just, there's no good. And it's just the bad ending. Shadow organization. The message of the story: shadow organizations are real, and there is no escape. Jesus H. Christ, man. Cool game. Like, short game. Like, that's why I played it. Like, I knew it was only like a 3-hour game. But Jesus Christ. Man, what the fuck? Like, wow. Wow. Holy shit. Jesus. What the fuck? Like, what the fuck? I don't go what the fuck at too many games. What the fuck? The fuck was all of that? Oh my god. Bro. The fuck. That's so... Oh my god. My god. Well, you know what? Look, the most important character lived, and that was the cat. The cat lives, obviously. Somebody has to have gone to his apartment to get his cat. Because the cat was obviously planted there too. Thanks for playing. Uh-huh. Somewhere in Paris, France. 2024.
Is it done?
No, sir. He's not here. Do you think it's her?
Check his computer.
It's her, sir. The message says they know.
Burn the place.
Understood.
You better find her before she does, or we're done for.
Well. What the fuck? Just what the fuck? That's all I gotta say for that. That is a huge what the fuck. So I honestly, if you had failed the bomb explosion with Pendel, it wouldn't have changed much. Like, you got two things, but like you're able to like work without them for the most part. It's just like, yeah, you can try to save her, but like she goes missing anyways with the end credits. So it's just like, okay. Damn, it's not a happy ending. But I think that's okay. But what the fuck, man? What the fuck? Okay. Well, that tackles day 1 of SUBtember. Hope you guys enjoyed that. I'm gonna save the VOD of this, because this was definitely a really, really cool game. And I got it for free on Epic. So you know what? Worth it. This is why having an Epic Games account is worth it. Free games like that one that are just like really good. Like, it's a really good game. It's a good game. It's pretty straight. It's pretty easy, all things considered. Like, the hardest part is the bomb. Like, the bomb was the hardest part of the whole game, because you're under time pressure and everything. It's almost like they want you to fail, but like you can also figure it out pretty anyways. That's gonna do it for me tonight. Thank you for tuning in, everybody. Be sure to check out the SUBtember goals in the Discord. If you're not in the Discord, !Discord will get you into the Discord. Be sure to check out the latest episode of the podcast, and be sure to subscribe to the YouTube channel. We're only 3 subscribers away from 100 subs on the channel, which is really, really dope. Yeah, it was a cool game. I don't know what we're gonna play tomorrow or Thursday yet. We might play the Figment games, because those are in my backlog. They're a little longer, so it might be, we might play Figment 1 and divide it between the two. But I'll let you guys know. We might play Dredge. We might play something else entirely. But yeah. Thank you guys for tuning on in. We are gonna go raid out to whoever we can find that's live. Who to raid? Who to raid? There's a couple people live. We've got options. I think we're gonna go raid Centauri. We raided him once when we were playing through No Sleep for Kaname Date. We're gonna go raid Centauri. He is playing some Assassin's Creed Chronicles China, which I played once. I never finished it. It was one of the first games that got on my PlayStation 4. But we're gonna go raid Centauri. Raid message as per usual, guys. Tony can't think of a raid message. That is the raid message. Be sure to drop it if you're there, if you're lurking. Be sure to drop it. We will be back tomorrow with something from the Epic Games Backlog. I don't know what. We'll find out tomorrow. So stay tuned for that. I will see you guys next time. Peace. And have yourselves a good night.
I don't know.